wants to protect Polka's feelings. I believe that Kartel manipulated Polka into thinking that Polka made wrong decisions or that she did something wrong.
He made it
I've
like,
been
oh, you're
saying,
not believing me. You're believing other
I've been
women.
She
saying
admitted to that. She admitted to that in the live. She said that she felt bad because he made it seem like, oh, go talk to your friends if you don't believe me. Hey,
right,
oh,
knowing
you
that
don't
none
believe
of us are
those.
Polka's friends,
And then she
respectfully.
was like,
Right.
oh, he said, go believe if you believe them bitches, then you believe them bitches. So she already admitted that he was manipulating her in the back end
Yeah.
and gaslighting.
But that's what I did like about Bray King coming up is that the fact that he kept it very clear that nigga's playing in your face. And as your friend, respectfully, I'm gonna tell you that. I'm your friend, but I'm gonna still tell you the fucking truth.
Also said that go ahead. To start off
No, go
that
ahead. I'm
to
finna.
start off that she said that she was off every other weekend, and Kiara even said that they kept asking for him to change the date so Puka could go.
That
It
did
wasn't like
take
those
place
dates.
because
Wait,
there
hold on
was
right
a
quick.
live where it
Sue.
was talked about.
So wait, were you not there? Maybe. All right. So maybe it wasn't when we was in your live. Maybe it was AJ live where somebody had a whiteboard up and was trying to
It was my
explain
live
like
in the morning.
it was your live, right? So remember we started getting a little
Who had a
agitated
whiteboard
because
up? Was it Sassy?
I don't know.
No, it was what's her name?
The Sassy good for the whiteboards too.
No,
No,
it
it
was
wasn't
somebody.
Destiny. It was girl. She was on debate talk. What's her name? Oh girl, started with a P. What's her name?
Papaya.
Yes, Papaya.
Okay.
It was
That's
Papaya.
my girl. Oh, Papaya had it out last night.
Yeah, she was taking it was notes and circles and arrows and football
They
plays.
they whooped Polka up. Like it was all about Polka.
The board, the whiteboard.
Yeah, the
Mm-hmm.
whiteboard.
She did
Yeah.
like 3 different pages worth of notes on a big ass white like notepad.
I gotta stop letting y'all be in my lives while I'm asleep because y'all just be in here doing anything, and then I wake up in the morning and people want to smoke with me, and I don't be knowing what the
And
hell be
you was
going
not.
on.
No,
Yeah,
for real. I
they
told you
tore
that's
Polka
why
up
Trap
though.
had that smoke
Yeah.
for you.
This the second time that y'all done did this shit to me now. While I was asleep, y'all be in my life, turn my damn house up, and I don't like it.
No, to be fair, we was being good. Trap was the only one in here knocking shit over.
Mm-hmm. It was a lovely
Anyway,
day.
Now
hey
last night, I don't
souls,
know what they was doing.
Which soul? Come on now. Which one?
hey soul, you so
Me? All
messy.
right. Yeah, because they beat me up in your comments last time with the other souls.
Yeah, they thought you was the one dealing with.
Man, I got so jumped.
Yeah. I don't know. I just think that, it's already been figured out. I think that common sense is common sense. KG did something with that man. That man wanted to keep it under wraps. He was working at Amazon and Walmart before he met Polka, and Polka is his savior. She is his knight in shining armor.
That part. Girl,
And
my
He
so
husband don't even be
unemployed
on
right now.
TikTok, and
He
I'm like running him
unemployed.
the tea down. He was like, I'm like, she'd have moved him into his house. This nigga don't work. He like, oh, he been cheating on her.
he make money on
Unemployed.
TikTok, y'all. He has a source of income.
Unemployed.
Baby, that ain't enough. Shit.
Y'all so funny.
No,
Y'all
your
is so
wife is
funny.
not working and you
Braid.
keeping your ass at home all
Unemployed.
day. Hell
See,
no.
Polka already said she don't care about money. She care about how she being treated. So the money ain't about shit. Polka got it.
And that's my
That's
point.
basically what
Unemployed.
she's
Now
saying.
I
Okay,
wonder
I
if
agree. Whatever. You care
if I'm
about how
gonna
you getting treated.
I wonder if I'm gonna reach that level of maturity or if I'm still a young hoe. Because if
Baby, stay a
he
young
ain't got
hoe.
a certain,
Like what the
I
heck?
ain't
Like
Stay a
going.
don't
young
piss
hoe.
me
You don't
off.
ever want to be an old hoe if that's what it takes.
I'm a
Stay a
young
young
hoe.
hoe.
But I do feel bad for her, even though she was in there crying. I was getting pissed because I'm like, girl, I wish a nigga would have me crying on the internet and embarrassing me like this.
Right.
I would embarrass him.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to
Just a
love a nigga
passionate
like
and
how she love
emotional.
Poker.
I don't think she was crying about Cartel. It was random things like you could hear her voice choking up.
Yeah, but
Um,
I feel like Bray, she was just emotional just because of the situation, because she was
yeah, she
talking about
was.
how
It was a
much she
lot. It's a
loved
lot of
him.
feelings. It's a
That
lot
he
of
put
feelings
her in
and
that
a lot of things that she got to
position.
process. Another truth that I do think, Brooke, and I haven't talked to you, Brooke, but I fuck with you from back in the day. But I do personally, I do really do feel like, because I heard you talking, I do feel like you've been telling the truth about a lot of shit. I do feel like, if something really went down. I think that you know that for a 100% fact if they did or didn't. But I still think that there's some bodies buried, and y'all both know where each other's bodies is buried. I feel like you trying to ease your shit out just in case it do slip out and some more shit come through the forefront. But I do feel like even if you and KG had the conversation the next day, she told you if it happened for a fact or not. You still just haven't given that 100% factual, yes, it happened and yes, it didn't happen. Because you know the moment that you do, all of your shit is really going to be on the forefront. And I can just hear you keep easing a little bit and a little bit more out and a little bit more out. Oh, he got my nudes. He got this. He got that. But I feel like, Brooke, you do know the answer.
I really
The yes
don't.
or no answer.
No, Braid, I don't know if they fucked. I was asleep.
It's not about you being asleep. It's about the next day and y'all talking about it and having a conversation about it, because I know y'all did.
No, she never told me that they fucked. I didn't even know about the forehead kisses, Braid.
I don't think she know because Brooke, we also did find out tonight that like Saturday, you and Kartel.
I don't know about no forehead kisses. What's
It was a
that?
forehead. I word. It was a
Yeah,
forehead.
forehead
Yeah, she
kisses.
told
Yeah.
Tasia about the forehead
Tasia.
kisses.
Nah.
Yeah.
Brooke, what do you mean? What happened with forehead kisses?
So Tasia exposed the fact that KG was speaking about the fact that Kartel was giving her forehead kisses.
Yeah, she put the
Exactly.
screenshot up
Throughout the night.
earlier.
Yeah. But Brooke also we also found
Oh, they
out
said
tonight
Tasia
that
showed the
like
screenshots. So
Yeah, she
it must
did.
have
She
been
it
text
looked like
messages.
Tasia messaged her to like say something about it, and KG was like, I can't do that. And yeah, so
Yeah, she showed
there
the
was some
text
forehead kisses that happened
Tasia don't know
too.
either.
Yeah,
she didn't deny that it didn't happen.
Child.
Oh well, cause
She
the
just
text
said she
messages
wasn't
show
gonna
that
talk about
it
it.
definitely happened.
Brookie,
Like
when you woke up, they was asleep or awake?
They were asleep.
What you remember around what time you woke up? Like, cause y'all went to sleep at like 5 something, right?
No. We went to sleep at like 3.
You went to sleep at 3.
Well, I went to sleep at 3. I don't know what time they went to sleep. I
Brookie
You
looked at
went to
my
also
sleep
phone.
at
It was
3.
exactly 3:26 a.m.
That's when you went to sleep.
That is exactly when I went to sleep.
Brookie, so
Yeah,
How
since
I
you
you
know?
know.
did
How you know
stay
you
in a
went to
room
sleep at
with
3:26 a.m.?
I put my
That I
phone
be
on.
doing times like that too, Braid. I ain't
I
gonna
put
right.
my
hold you.
phone on Do Not Disturb that morning.
Yeah, NCIS detectives.
Brookie, so the fact that like, you said that Saturday night, you and Kartel basically slept in the same room but on different food times. Does that basically clarify that like Kartel never had his own room?
He didn't have his own room.
Girl, you sound like you sleep right now, boo.
Listen.
That's that man.
To 3:30
I
sleep.
just don't like the fact how they paid $464.75, and everybody didn't have their own space.
Cause JE's with the saxophones in the background came in and clocked it. Y'all was set up and played with.
I also don't like the fact that that girl paid $464.74, and her bed was a couch for the weekend. And she was also the party planner, but she also had to put her own money down to reserve the seats for the brunch. And then the people that did not go to the brunch had to pay her the $25
Who did
back.
that, Brookie?
Kiki.
Kiki. And she bought the decorations for the dinner.
She was the party planner.
Oh wait, who booked the house?
Supposedly Otis.
Did anybody go and find out how much the house
Yes,
was on
actually,
Airbnb?
it was about. I think it said about $2,400 or $2,800. Let me see, for 5 nights. That was the cost for 5 nights. Give me 1 second, because that was the first thing I did. Was like, Bergie, send me the address to the house so I could look at this house. Because when you look up the house on Zillow, it says 4 bedrooms, but apparently the house was renovated.
Brooke, what I remember you saying something about that sleeping arrangement that first day. This morning, I thought you said, wasn't it like a lot of people sleeping in the living room that night?
So confessional room was me, KG, Kartel, and Otis was sitting up, sleep on the couch.
When you
and
say
so
confessional room, is that the living room or was that an actual room?
it was kind of like a
Was there
foyer.
a
Like
door
a
to
day
it that could
room?
shut it for privacy?
No, it was a glass door.
So it's more like a day room.
Yeah, like a day
Or like a
room.
sunroom.
Yeah,
Back porch.
Who all
type.
slept
a
in that room?
den. I don't
Who
know
all
how
was
to
in there that
explain
night?
that room. Me, KG, and Kartel.
Oh, it was just y'all three.
Yeah, and then in the actual living room, Otis was asleep sitting up on the couch, and Souls was asleep in the chair sitting up.
Nobody
Otis had a
sleeping in
room,
their
so who
beds
was
and
in
niggas is
Otis's
paying
room?
$500. Where? Who was in Otis' room?
When I went to sleep, Otis was still in his room, so I don't know where he went. He said he went out into the Sprinter and sat for like 2 or 3 hours.
When
and
did you
then
see Otis sitting up sleeping in the couch then?
the next morning, I woke up when we were going to Target.
You saw him sitting up, her sitting up, and when
So
you
this is
woke up
this
the
is
next morning, was they still asleep, Kartel and KG?
No, I slept past them. They were already planning to go to Target, and I asked them if I could go with them.
Now hold on, Brookie, because that ain't what you just said, baby.
Yes, it was. That's what I said on Blackberry
no.
phone last
Brookie
night.
woke up in the middle. Brookie woke
No,
up
that's
and
not
did
what I'm
what?
saying. That's what I'm saying,
Hold
La.
on,
She
hold on,
just
hold on,
no,
Hold on,
hold
Bob.
no.
on,
I know what you're
hold
saying,
on,
La, but that's
She
not
just
what
said she
Brookie
woke
just
up
said.
before them.
She did
hold
just say that.
on,
Brookie just said she woke up before them.
hold
That
on.
was in the middle of the
Brookie
night
woke.
when I seen them cuddling. I woke up once, which
We
I've
already knew
stated
that
this
she
whole
woke up and
time.
it was a whole situation with the blanket or something like that. Real quick, I'm gonna let y'all keep going. 3 days, no, for 3 nights is $2,000 and 72. I mean $2,072. That's how much it costs.
But it was 13, at least 13 people paid for 74, whatever.
Yeah, 464 is 75 cents.
Okay, so how much of that was allotted to accommodations? How much was the events and how much was accommodation?
They
Well,
pay
Brittany
for
said
their
she had to
own.
pay for herself to go skating. She had to pay for somebody to get in the club. She had to pay what else for the bottle at the cigar lounge. They did have a chef. I guess the rage room was already paid for.
I got a question too. Brookie, when you went to sleep, right? You know when you went to sleep, sis, was the futons already pushed together?
No, I fell asleep when it was still couches.
So this is my thing then. So this is what the part that I'm trying to make, right? You went to sleep and it was couches, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I also heard you say that when you went to sleep or whatever, the way y'all went to sleep, all three of y'all was under your blanket.
That
So
was after the futons were laid out, and I woke up in the middle of the night.
if follow me if I'm following you.
Okay.
You fell asleep with your blanket on the couch by yourself. When you
No,
woke up, when you woke up, the futons was pushed together and all of y'all was under the same blanket?
no, I fell asleep with my legs on KG and my feet was on Kartel's right leg. We were all under my blanket at that point. They
And
were
all on one
talking.
futon.
All on one futon, the right futon. My
So
head
at
was.
some point after you fell asleep
They laid out the futons, yes.
and then got back under the covers and all y'all was under the cover together.
Yes. And then I woke up. My blanket was on me, myself, and I. And I seen KG and Kartel facing me. I was facing them, and Kartel's arm was over KG, around the
Oh,
area that you described.
Wait, you said you woke up
I'm
in the
trying to
middle of
figure
the
out
night.
about the wake up. When did you wake up and all y'all was under the same blanket? Or when was all y'all under the same blanket?
When I went to sleep.
So y'all was all under the same blanket when you first went to sleep, but when you woke up and they was cuddling, y'all wasn't under the same blanket anymore?
No, I had the blanket on myself.
So you was all blanket and did they have a blanket or was they
No,
out in the
they
open?
didn't have a blanket.
So they was just laying there cuddling
Yes,
and you had the blanket.
I had the blanket.
But when you first went to sleep, y'all was all on one futon, all on the same blanket.
Yes.
But KG said something about she woke up in the middle of the night and snatched the blanket off of Cartel. She realized
She
Cartel
did
didn't
say
have no
that.
blanket, and then she put the blanket back on Cartel.
Wait, but I'm
She
trying
did say
to.
that.
When did the blanket come into play? Because I'm
We
getting
were sitting
confused.
outside and I grabbed it from the back of my vehicle.
So this wasn't, you didn't wake up and go grab it. You grabbed it
No, I
before
never
you
said
even
that.
went to
I've
sleep.
always stated that I grabbed it while we were on the porch.
Okay.
Because we were all cuddled underneath the blanket on the porch. Well, they were cuddled. I was cuddled on KG. Just to add clarification before y'all rip my words apart. No, we were not all three cuddled under the blanket on the porch. KG was laid up against Kartel and my legs were on KG. My feet was hanging off of her.
And feet was hanging off Kartel.
No, my feet was hanging off is a small couch. My feet was hanging off KG.
All right,
Just
let me get
so you keep.
let me get 2 seconds. So
I'm gonna just tell y'all like this: when I get married, stay away from my husband because I'm not gonna be as nice as Poker is.
that won't be
Okay,
that
We
won't be
were under
anytime
the
We
soon.
on him or
blanket.
not, everybody.
Wait,
Yeah.
y'all, can y'all
What?
mute up
far
really
the fuck
quickly?
away.
It's 859 people. Can y'all tap the screen and send gifts? Thank you. Appreciate you.
I will say this too, just because I'm gonna be on the flip side, and the ladies got to do their part, and then I gotta do my part as the nigga. When y'all do get married, tell y'all husbands to stay away from these bitches. This my thing,
But you
because I
shouldn't
know
even
y'all
have to
on
say that.
KG ass, I know y'all on Brookie ass, I know y'all on everybody ass, but I need y'all on motherfucking Kartel ass if y'all gonna be on anybody
Yeah,
ass, bro.
but that's the part. I've been on Kartel as even as somebody that was a moderator over there. I told his ass from the jump he was wrong. He made his wife look dumb as fuck. But I honestly feel if you married, I shouldn't have to tell my husband to stay away from bitches. You should know that from the jump. If I gotta tell you, go the fuck your ass on and find them bitches. I ain't gotta tell you to stay away from the bitches.
But see, and I think that's also the problem too, because Cartel really ain't said nothing for nobody to like really be on his
But you
ass. So
better
the
act
No,
only
he
like
two
you
did
know.
though.
stories we
He said a
got.
lot. No,
Oh, I
Cartel
didn't
said a
know he even
lot.
came on live. He did
Cartel,
win.
yeah, Cartel said a
Came
lot.
on
No, he
live
did.
many a times. I want to say something though, Brookie. You said you woke up and you were facing them and they were facing you,
Yes.
and his arm was around her neck area,
No.
like how
Her arm.
Bray.
His arm was literally over the mid of the top of her arm, and she's short. So how Braid explained it on Polka's live last night of the arm going across KG's breast, that's the location of where his arm was.
Plain as
Okay,
day.
but when I heard this story the first time from you, you said y'all were all
Them.
facing the same direction.
Yes.
But then right now you just say you was facing them.
No, I said the whole time I've been facing them and they were facing me.
Oh no, I thought the first time when I had talked to you, you said y'all were all facing one direction, and he was big spooning her, and she was big spooning you.
No, when you asked me that question, I tried to clarify
So
it, but
you
that
knew he
panel
was
was amazing.
married and you still decided to lay in the bed with him, is what I'm getting
I
at?
fell asleep first. I can't control the fact that he laid out the futon and
So
laid
you knew
down.
he was married and you still thought that was a good idea though?
What are you talking about?
She's not the one
From
that really laid up
Yeah,
with him,
she
boo.
right. Yeah,
Olivia,
yeah.
she's
I'm
not the
not
one
the
that
one
really
that
laid
was
up with
laid
him.
up with
KG
them.
did, boo. KG did.
Oh,
KG's
Olivia,
the one that
wow.
was laid up with him.
You got the smoke for the wrong person. Go find KG and give her the smoke you're trying to give me.
sis, I
At the
don't have
end of the
smoke. It's
day,
called
Cartel should have never
clarity.
laid his ass in that on that futon with them. Cartel should have never pushed them bitches together and made them bitches comfortable. He should have never did
So you
that.
start
Bro, I
So
can't
realizing
wait,
lie.
so
The
why
just for
floor was
those
right there.
clarification,
those
is
two
Brookie
futons.
saying that KG and Cartel were facing her?
Yes.
Hmm. Yes, she said they were facing her
It was not even no reason
and
to
she was
bring the
facing
futons
them.
together. Those two futons, Brookie and KG could have laid on one, and Cartel could have laid on one. Like those are big enough for that.
Correct. But
Right,
when you
because
want to
Brooke
lay
is
with a bitch and
right,
You can
because
make
Brookie
possibly
said
anything.
her feet
do a
was
little
over
fucking,
KG and Cartel, and then after that, so that means like they both got like yeah, everybody got up, both of them got up, and then he was like, "Let me move this table out the way, and then push these futons together, so we could all just lay together."
and respectfully, wives, stop coming for the women. Be mad at the fucking dog you married and have the smoke for him. He's the one that said those fucking vows to you. Period. And that's as
That's
a
what
wife.
Poker did. Poker did just that.
She
Poker
did.
actually,
She sat on
a
the
big
panel
point
Exactly.
with
of
the
her
Didn't
live
girls.
hold
last night was
KG
just that. Like,
responsible. Correct. That's
yeah,
my
that was
point,
her
Brady.
point. Also, just hearing how the laying is, what it sounds like to me is, it sounds like Brookie, when you went to sleep, you was in the same position the whole night.
Yeah, I literally was in the same
So
spot all night.
what that tells me is you was laying down the same way the whole motherfucking time. And when they pushed that up, nobody was over there with you. Girl, they was on their own futon. You was facing them. They pulled their shit up and they looking at you.
I said
And
the
that's
same
also
thing.
giving me keep an eye on you though. Girl, keep an eye on you, boo. But my thing is this, and I'm gonna say this with all due respect to all parties involved, girl. If a motherfucker laying down on the futon and swoop de whoop, I don't care what y'all say about clothes on. I don't care what y'all say, girl. I feel like, bitch, it's gonna be arms. It's gonna be touchy. It's gonna be feely, bitch. Your hand might have swiped across that twat, girl. In my head, bitch, pants was pulled down and shit was slipped in, girl. If a bitch is on the, if you telling me that you cuddle with a bitch, I'm gonna take it further, bitch. You pulled it down and bitch, you put it in, bitch. As far as I'm concerned, I
That
don't care about
part.
none of that shit,
And
bitch.
Braid,
It
let's
could have been
add.
some backing up on
And
some
some of these
booties, bitch,
niggas
some
ain't even
squeezing.
pulling it
I don't
down. They
play
pulling it
that.
out the zipper.
Kiera said
I
she
don't
want
Braid,
to
believe
say
let's
it.
add
something,
in the
y'all, but
forehead kisses.
hold on. Kiera said she want to say something. Go ahead, Key.
Brooklyn, you just actively lied again. You said that you had no clue about the cuddling situation until you woke up. But then randomly you just said that y'all was all cuddled up on the couch. KG was cuddled with Kartel and you were laying on
She was
KG.
against Kartel in the middle.
So
Yeah.
hold on. I'm talking because you're a fucking liar and it's about to irritate me.
Okay.
You said that you had no recollection of them cuddling from the jump. But now randomly you can remember them cuddling underneath the cover with you. So now I'm a bit confused. As to, are you being honest or are you just saying shit just to say it because you knew that they were cuddling? But you just actively told us out of your mouth, I seen them cuddling. KG was laying on Kartel. I was laying on KG. We were cuddling. When we asked you originally, did you know about the cuddling? You said not until you woke up from that fucking sleep. So now everybody...
That's what she just said again, Kiera.
I literally just said all of that. I don't understand how I lied.
She
Kiara, she been was
literally
lying
That's
though.
why you telling Kiara is don't
she
make sense to
literally
me.
just said when she woke up in the middle of the night, that's when she seen them cuddling.
Brooke
Out of
is
everybody
known
that's been
for
answering
lying.
questions, Brookie to me has been the least deceptive and the one willing to tell the truth without lying. Number two, Kiera, this is for you, boo. Kiera, girl, you know this whole situation is your doing. No shade, girl. This is a you got mad bitch and you said, bitch, I'm about to show you, girl. And girl, you know you done already gave your low and your drop up talk about I'll come in your panels, I do this, I cause mischief, I cause dissension. So girl, you even just having a conversation with her is telling me, bitch, get your fricka and your story back on track, girl. Bitch, it's not going the way that you wanted to go for your fricka, bitch.
Oh
But
my
don't forget,
God.
girl, you got mad and brought all this shit out, girl. I know you're sitting back kikiing and cackling the whole time all of this shit is going on, girl. That's the real tea.
Yeah, eye for eye. That's what I call it.
You said eye for eye? Exactly.
An eye for an eye. I call it an eye for an eye breaking. An eye for an eye. You understand
I
what
never
an eye for
minded,
an eye
boo.
is?
I never minded, girl. I go eye for eye
I don't
and ball
think
for
that
ball,
you
boo. I
look.
never
I ain't
minded.
got time for no grown ass man. Like I said, fuck is you talking about? Breaking. Bitch, please relax.
Okay, no more key. I ain't gonna say nothing else. I promise.
Because Tasia told it first, she just ain't stand on it. So now that I stand on it, I'm wrong for standing on business? After this man tried to ruin my relationship? It was an eye for an eye. When won't y'all understand that? I begged Kartel to leave me alone. Did I not? When he was contacting Lie about me, I told Lie, tell Kartel to leave me alone. I don't want smoke with Kartel. What the hell? Am I missing something that I asked this man consistently to leave me alone? And he didn't leave me alone?
You did your big one with this, in my opinion. Like when it comes to shit like that, like I hate that my sis is the one that's in this position, but shit, I mean, when you do certain shit and you play certain games, like that's how it be. Like, girl, everybody gonna have their motherfucking time. We done all had our time, boo. So I mean, I feel like you did do your thing with Kartel. Like this is like as far as Kiera's concerned, bitch, don't fuck with me. This is what I told. This is what it looked like, bitch, when you fuck with me, face ass. But it is like, real lives and shit being affected, and that's all.
No, and I understand that. And that's why I just feel as if everybody like, oh, you're fake. You and I did. Yes, I did. An eye for an eye. If somebody ever have you fucked up and they tell a lie about you, tell the truth about them. Oh, well, suck it up. He wanted to be funny, right? It was funny when it's always funny when the shoe not on your foot. The moment it is, it ain't funny no more and everybody got tears.
Girl, when a rabbit got the gun.
Yeah, it's not fun. So like I said, I begged Kartel to leave me alone. I said, I don't want smoke with Kartel. Kartel, leave me alone. He actively went live about me for 3, 4, 5 days straight. And I just told the truth about him. So you told a lie about me. I told the truth about you. You wanted to ruin my relationship. I wanted to ruin yours. The difference between y'all is y'all married and now y'all having marital problems. That ain't my problem. Poker don't even believe it. My thing is with that then, sis, Key, and my thing with that, and again, I'm still keeping my shit slight on Kartel. If a motherfucker is telling you to leave them alone and you keep fucking with them, that means you want what you're about to get. Bitch, he wanted to play with fire. He wanted that. And that means Kartel wanted this situation. If you knew that and a motherfucker's telling you, bitch, leave me alone before I put it on the floor and you keep pushing that button, we got somebody on our side. They said, merch it, girl. Merch it, bitch. You wanted it out there, so now it's merged. If I'm asking you to leave me the fuck alone, bitch, leave me alone. Or this is exactly what the fuck you wanted.
Kartel, I'm starting to think you wanted this shit on the forefront then.
That part.
Yes, that's literally all I've been saying this whole time. I'm still guilty of stirring up shit, but that's what the fuck I've been saying this whole time. Is Braid King the smartest person over there?
But sometimes when you're not man
Damn,
enough to say the shit on your own,
yes.
this was the only way for it to come out, for somebody else to bring it to the table, because the bitch knew it was gonna come out either way it went. But he didn't want to have to be the one to tell his wife, because he wasn't man enough to step to his wife like a fucking man and say it to her face.
He just won his poly. I gotta leave that man
Did
alone.
Kartel know that you knew Kiara?
Probably not. Probably not. He probably had an inkling that we all knew something, but he probably didn't know what it was that we knew. He definitely had to know Tasia knew based upon what she said to him.
For sure, maybe Tasia and KG, but I don't know if he probably thought that Brookie would have told Kiara.
Well, I think that the thing about it is, me and Kartel was cool. I'm out it for him. I never had an issue with the man. We always were mutuals, cordial on apps. I do what I do on every side of TikTok. I go and troll, shake shit up. I don't know what must have happened in between time. I don't know what the fuck was said. I don't know. All of it just came out of fucking nowhere. Kartel randomly woke up dragging me one day. And that's just what it was. So, I mean, at the end of the day, you have your wife on here looking crazy. So now you can't blame Kiara. You can't blame the horse up the street. You can't blame Tasia, KG, or motherfucking Brooke. You only can blame yourself because you made the commitment to Polka. The moment a nigga see his wife online shedding tears, that should have been it. Your ass need to get on this online and tell us what the fuck happened. Because you're embarrassing her. And she lied for him and just looked crazy. That's what happened.
I do think it could have been something he wanted everybody to know, because y'all know he just lost his page.
No, he
That
wants
part.
his
But the nigga
He
came on
wants
the
his
back end and told
poly.
me we were gonna be looking stupid.
He wants his what dry?
You know, he just wants his poly. Y'all been keeping him away from his polys, and he wants his poly relationship. And this was his outing to get his poly.
I don't know
I
about
did
that,
hear that
but
perspective.
I don't know.
Has
The
he
nigga
ever
said
Not
we
saying
were
expressed
I
gonna
he
be
agree. I
wanted
just
fucking
did
that?
hear
I
that
don't know about
perspective.
that.
No, he
Has
said
he
but
ever
even no,
expressed
no.
that?
Yes, not only did he express it and say it online, but Polka herself said it on her live. She said, "Yeah, he's talked to me about it, and I thought about it too for a second. Yeah, they just trying to get their poly. Y'all
I
stopping
don't
their
know. I
So
ain't
greatness."
if
never heard
that's the case,
Cartel
then they
on
have an
live say he
understanding.
wanted
He wouldn't
Polly.
have to do all of this. You know what I'm saying? If they already have an understanding.
Correct.
Well, but the man, sometimes if the woman not all the way into it, you do still gotta kind of feed it in
Yeah,
her.
he tried to push it a little bit. You know, just push it on her a little bit.
Yeah,
No.
Duppy,
Go
it
be
Duppy
with
still
a
was
gotta
with
be
woman
you.
that wants
fed.
to be Polly. It's that fucking simple.
No,
Stop
that's
trying to
not
make women do shit that you know you're not comfortable with. If it's the woman telling your ass she's gonna be fucking another man too. Go
right. But
find women that want Polly. It's that
that's the
simple, because
reason
there's a
why
bunch of
men
them
ease
out
it
there.
on.
Hey La, hey panel.
Hi, Pumpkin.
Hey.
How y'all
And
doing?
I'm all right. How are you?
I'm good, girl. I've been trying to get up here because hi Bricky, honey. Um, KG
Hey, how you
said,
doing?
hey Braid. Yes, last night on Poca's panel, KG said that Brookie had her own cover and uh KG and Cartel was sharing a cover on that futon. And KG said that she ended up snatching the cover off of Kartel because she sleeps well. And when she woke up, she looked over and said that he didn't have the cover on him anymore. And and she put it back on him. So all in all, it looked like they was really watching you while they was doing whatever they was doing. They was watching you up under that cover, went to sleep. She snatched the cover off, and they had. She ended up waking up, putting the cover back. Putting the cover back on. Cartel. They went to that store the next day, baby, to go either get a Plan B and the rest of their
to go fuck
stuff,
again.
and to go fuck again. But Brookie interfered with their plans, and that's what it seems like.
And we
And
My
really don't
question
even
is,
know if Brookie
do
interfered because they split up
y'all
at
feel
the
like
store.
OC would have known? the truth of what happened? Do you think OC knows? Or do you think no one
I
knows
don't
and
know.
that
They
this is
they
their
said
secret?
Brookie
I
said
mean,
OC
he
know for
woke up and he
sure.
was
OC
there.
know for
she
sure.
absolutely do because KG, remember KG got caught in
Yeah,
that
OC
lie
would know for a
when
fact.
she said she left that bag at home. But before that, she said Otis had already told her to grab the bag so she can stay. But then she told us that she left and then just went straight to work, and she couldn't go back because her car was back in and all kind of shit. So I definitely think he know.
Yep.
Hmm.
And Bricky, I feel like if you had stood in your truth from the beginning, first of all, baby, you can't call everybody your friends, especially anybody on the internet. Everybody, and that's the problem. Like, so many people use that fucking word so loosely on here. Oh, this was my friend, that was my friend. But a friend is gonna be loyal to you in front of your face and behind your back. A friend,
Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute.
yes, ma'am.
Somebody just clocked something. I'm so sorry to interrupt you, but somebody just clocked something. Brookie was supposed to be in the room with Otis before they fell out. So that would have left KG and Kartel downstairs by themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
So that was the whole plan to begin with.
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't going to need a room because he
That's
had
why
a
I brought up
room.
the bag thing, remember? Because when she said it, she said she planned to stay. But literally seconds before that, she said Otis had already called her before that and told her to grab the bag. But she just happened
But
to leave it. That was the plan from the
Otis slept on the
beginning.
couch though, so I don't. What my thing is, it seemed like OC didn't
What
have a room
happened was,
either.
Bray, Brookie
What
and
day?
OC were supposed to be sharing the room. Brookie and OC get into it. They beef. Brookie now sleeping on the futon.
But OC
OC
didn't
was in
sleep in
the
the room either. OC slept on the couch.
but she said when she went to bed he was in his room. So he was meant to sleep
When
in
she
his room
woke
on his
up, he was
own.
on the
So this is the case of the fucked up two man. They were trying two man and it just didn't go well.
But
Mm-hmm.
my
Right,
thing,
because Brookie and OC fell out.
What was the day that you dropped down low and sweep the floor with it and couldn't find nothing? What day was that?
Friday night.
Was the same night?
Yes.
Yes,
See?
it was all before.
Soon before 3:26 a.m. when you went to sleep, was you in the bathroom on your knees?
That happened around midnight.
How soon?
That happened
That
midnight.
was
around
midnight.
midnight.
That was the night. That was while they were out. They did that while they were out.
Y'all was at,
Then that yes, they did that in the bathroom
Y'all
at
was,
the spot.
y'all was at the strip club
hey
at 12.
Brookie.
Bray, please
Listen,
be fucking for real.
listen,
Please.
Listen,
please.
this isn't Cuddlegate anymore. This is the tale of the failed two man.
You gotta
This
clock
Come
it.
on,
this
Exactly.
listen,
is not
That
but
was never
Cuddlegate.
look y'all.
Su-
That was never supposed to happen. Brookie and OC were supposed to be having a grand old night by the end of the night.
it was a two.
They were
Susu,
supposed to
remember
go
what
back to the big suite, and the other two were supposed to be left downstairs in that room.
Susu, remember what I said? Saxophone J.E.'s man said when he had
Mm-hmm.
clocked it with him, and he was like, it just ain't go as it was planned. But y'all was set up at from the beginning.
But hold on, wait. Let me get this right then. Brookie, is that true that when you went to sleep, OC was in his room?
Yeah, he was still upstairs. He hadn't come downstairs yet.
At some point. So also, this is just you can call me far fetched because I'm a conspiracy theorist. It's giving me he had to come downstairs and watch you to make sure that his homeboy went back to swoop the whoop with both of the bitches. Because
Clock
there's
in.
no way you should have came downstairs at all. You sit downstairs watching her while she sleep. Bitch, making sure your girl not get motherfucking cracked in the back. Why you not upstairs relaxing? And why the fuck when I wake up, bitch, I see you across the hallway? No, ma'am, bitch, you had to come downstairs and make sure Kartel wasn't getting both.
Well, Bray, not even that. It's possible he went down there because he thought that'd be he might could redeem himself and get a little,
Clock in. Two man.
sympathy coochie, a little sympathy coochie.
Didn't they say Kiki liked him too, and she was on her own separate futon, so he could have been down there fucking with her too.
Here's the thing. They said Brookie had already been fresh with everybody the whole weekend, dancing and all this other stuff on everybody. So he already knew,
I
maybe
danced
she was
on
a free bird.
the only people I
Yeah.
danced on was KG and Otis. That was it. I gave Otis a birthday dance and then went and danced on KG.
All right, because they said
Right.
you was on
But he definitely
everybody.
came to sleep downstairs. He forfeited his room that you were supposed to be in and him to come and make sure that nothing else go down downstairs with you and them. This crazy work,
I see
bro.
that's for.
But I'm
He
saying the two
wasn't.
futons in that room were
Kiki
secluded from
wasn't
the
on a
other futon.
futon. She
It
was
was
on
a
a
couch.
couch. It was an actual
Exactly.
couch.
Hey, La, I
Hmm.
gotta get back to work. I just want to come up there and say,
So I'm seeing the
Brookie,
picture
just live
now.
in your truth,
Okay.
okay, babe?
Have a
And
good
whatever
day.
happens, like, if I was you, I would tell the whole story, the whole thing, from beginning to end, whatever you
Don't
got
worry,
out
baby.
to
She's
get
gonna
out.
tell it. The more they talk, the more
Hey,
she's gonna
Brookie,
release.
But
Real quick,
no, when
can we?
y'all went to Target, did she get pads? 'Cause I asked KG that and
No,
she never answered me.
no, no. There was no hygiene feminine products that were bought.
I also don't think that we should keep doing a thing like Brookie isn't telling the whole story because now that we've got somewhere in the story and an understanding, I don't think Brookie knew what was really going on behind the scenes. I think the only two people who really knew what they were setting up and planning was going to be Otis and Kurt.
Hello?
I was gonna say, did he cut out for everybody else, or was that just me?
Hello? Oh, yeah, no, it's given, definitely is given. Brookie was third wheeling in that situation because she wasn't supposed to be downstairs. She was supposed to be
Don't
upstairs
give
with
me
her
third wheel
man.
though, so it gives
It no,
me
it give
kind of
me third
it.
wheel. I've been
Nah,
saying it. It's gonna come out. It's gonna come out.
it give me, it give me exactly what Dre said. But the ladies knew the same way the two niggas knew. Them two ladies knew, and no shade. It's giving double date boo. The same way OC and Cartel knew,
Yeah.
bitch. Them two ladies knew respectfully. But when the shit met up in person, it didn't correlate like that. It just didn't add up like that. So now, bitch, that's where the third wheel come into play. Bitch,
No,
I'm
But
sure that she
I agree
got
but
with
down on
wait,
the
that.
ground,
BK.
saw what
I've
you
been
saw,
saying it.
seen him in person, bitch.
But
Now
It's
wait,
a
it's not the
third
same,
BK.
so you
wheel.
gotta rock and roll with the
BK.
punches. It didn't
It
go
Only
was
as
a
planned.
third wheel, and
BK.
Big Papa went down there to watch.
BK.
Big
The
Papa,
only
his pickaboo one come out. He went down there to watch. Okay.
BK, the only reason why I don't agree with that because I don't think that if that was the case, there was space for Brookie to go somewhere else and let them steal. If she knew, if she was aware that this was two man, this was planned, she had
Yeah,
space to go
thank you,
somewhere
Dre.
else. You see what I'm saying? So
Thank
I
you, Dre.
do think
I
that
really
the
think that
girls
that shit
were
got fucked up.
unknowledgeable. Yeah,
Right. I
Yeah,
think
but
the
you
shit
gotta
Otis and
think
got
about
fucked
the
up
Cartel.
because
plausible
nobody
deniability,
expected.
though.
Listen, nobody expected Brookie and OC to get into it the
Right.
way that they did at
And I think
Brittany's
that
all.
right here.
fucked
Let's ask Brooke that question. Brooke,
up.
was you and OC planning before y'all linked up? Was y'all planning to mess around? Was that established?
No, we were just entertaining each other, so it
So
was
y'all never
no,
talked about when I see you, I'ma fuck you, I'ma lift this
They
belly up
no.
and
already
drop it
had
in you.
chilled, BK.
But I
They
thought they
already was
already had an
chilling on the
opportunity at her
back
house
end. Like
last
he had
year.
already been in her house prior to.
Yeah.
No, there was no plans or anything like that. There was no conversation
Oh,
that
thank
was
you.
had about a two man. There was no conversation about who
So my
KG
question is
liked. There
then
was
what
none of that.
possessed you? What will make you then, if y'all didn't do that, what made you do the bathroom thing? What did that come about? Was you feeling it? Was you like, fuck it? Did he say, can I get some head? What was tea about that? What
He
made you say, I'm about
messaged
to drop
me.
down low and sweep the flow?
He messaged me and said we're gonna continue this at the house, and
No,
then
you're missing
said
it. That's not, no, not continue this at the house.
I was about to tell you. Then he texted again and said meet me at the bathroom, and I met him at the bathroom. So it was
And
all
you're
Well,
telling me that
wait,
that was the first time y'all had a talk like that when y'all was
yeah.
there. It
Like
wasn't nothing
no,
prior.
me and Otis have been entertaining each other for going on 2 years. He's been
Fucking
open to
around
me.
for 2 years.
So it was a prior. It was a prior swoopy whoop then.
But it wasn't. But it wasn't like a conversation of a plan to fuck while we were at the meet and greet. No,
No,
Have
it's
y'all
an
have you and OC ever
understanding,
fucked?
though. It's an understanding, right,
Have
Brookie?
you
It's
and
just an
OC ever fucked? They
understanding.
said y'all been linking up.
no, we never fucked.
BK,
Never.
BK,
No, never.
BK. BK, I'm putting it, but listen, think about this, right? What possibly could have happened, what could have fucked everything up is when they got in that bathroom and she said, yeah, I'm bleeding. And then he realized she really bleeding. Now everything really fucked up. I think Brookie Period really fucked it up. So that's why he created this whole
Man,
argument.
bye. That ain't
You
never
gotta get the
stopped these
fuck out the
niggas. Be
room.
No,
quiet.
nigga,
That
Brookie
wouldn't make
said his
sense because
dick
she said
wouldn't
That
he's
get
don't
still
matter
hard.
to
cooking
That's
his
what
me.
link.
fucked it up. His ego got
She
bruised.
couldn't
She
find
was
it.
irritated. She's
That's what's
irritated. Bitch,
messing
I'm
his head
already
up. The
down
fact
here.
that it
Let me
wasn't
get to
findable.
sucky sucky. Ain't
But
nothing to
but
sucky
Right.
sucky.
Can I
the
get
I'm
into
That's
the
down
all
details
she
of
here.
that part
said.
by chance?
Pickaboo.
the other thing
It
is
might
that
be
Brookie was
vulgar.
tricking off.
Can I get into those details, Brookie, if you don't mind? Because I'm so curious. You already said
No.
enough. So what happened?
I've
Can you walk us through the bathroom?
no, Braid.
I want to know what you saw when you got
I've
down there.
already explained this
But what did
10
you see?
times
What did you smell?
over.
Give us the 5 senses.
I'm gonna
No,
tell you. She
but
said he
Well,
was.
she
He
did say it
smelled
didn't
good for a
That
stink.
fat
nigga
man,
said, "Give
for
me
a
the
She
fat
said it
five
was
dude.
a pussy
senses."
thing.
She smelled
Braid.
must.
He
She
said, "Give me the
smelled
Braid. No,
One
five
at
she
a
okay,
mustard.
it
said.
was
She
like
time.
said
it
it
Braid.
was
She
went
like
said
with the
he smelled
flour
good for a
down there.
fat dude.
Y'all, one at a time, y'all. I know
They
he's
said it was
so
like a
good to
pissy
us,
pot,
y'all. One
even
at a
no smell.
time.
That's not true, Dream. Braid. She said he smelled good for a fat dude,
That's what I
but when
said.
she
No
went
smell,
down,
like he didn't stink.
oh yeah, when she went down, she couldn't see it like it was high.
It was like a
Yeah,
Peter
he said he didn't
Pocket.
stink.
Wait,
Mm-hmm.
Shut
because
the
I'm getting
fuck
confused
up.
and I'm getting messy ass text messages. What is this about smelling like silver and pennies and nickels? What's that?
oh my god, that
That's
was the
her.
first time that he came. That was this not the first time, the second time that he came over to my house. And he tried to
In
go
Brookie.
your house.
my house, my actual house, like where I live. He came over to my
Happened. He
house.
came to your house and what happened?
He tried to go down on me and wanted to go next part. He like wanted to take it to the next level. He didn't go down. He tried to.
Hold on,
He
what's the
stopped.
next level?
I, my God, I was about to explain it.
Punching.
Ain't
Yes.
your booty?
Now, man, you already, man, please stop.
What is if
You
you
know
trying to
what
go
the next
down?
level
Oh, the
is? He
next
was
level, he
trying to
trying
stick
to
that little penny
fuck.
man
He was gonna
in.
eat it and then he was gonna eat it and then smash. They was gonna bust doomies,
And
but
what
then she
happened?
said no because I smell like pennies.
He asked to see my chart. I showed him my chart because I have nothing to fucking hide. And so I was like, but hold on, I've got to go to the bathroom. I went to the bathroom and I put a tampon inside of me. And I went back and I lied to him and said, I just got off my cycle. I smell like pennies right now. I'm not comfortable doing this.
Did you go do that because you didn't want to do that?
Yes, I was not on my cycle.
But you lied, so you got toxic shock syndrome.
No, I was sober at this time.
Okay, but
Okay.
this time
You
around,
don't need to be putting stuff
but
up
this
there
time,
if you're not. Nah,
hold on,
man.
Bray. This time around, you were actually on your period.
Yes, when we were at the meet and greet, I was actually on my period. I was on another form of birth control at that time and didn't have a cycle. This time I'm not on that same birth control, so I do have a cycle. I actually had started and asked Kiki for tampons. I had put one in literally right before we went to STK, and the
Thank you,
tampon
Bookie.
was still in me when Otis put his fingers inside of me.
So he pushed it
Hold
up. Oh,
on.
bitch! I would have punched him.
Who
He
fingers
pushed
went?
it up.
Hold on. Who put their fingers in
She
you, boo?
wanted it tight.
Otis.
But was you on your thing or you just had that thing?
Yes, I was actually on my period.
So when he put his hand out, oh my
Yes, Braid.
gosh.
Yes. Yes.
So
Yeah,
then
she
I
got
I
to
got
see
told
it
down
y'all
on
for
my
the
Y'all
herself.
realest,
freaky.
hold
the
on.
realest,
Now
the
y'all
realest thing ever.
freaky.
BK, wait, so BK, but peep this is you gotta listen to the whole story because the first time is she on her little joint. Then the second time she also on her joint, he probably thinking like she bullshit, which is why he fingered her. And
He
now he
said, this
like,
time
oh
I'm going up in there.
yeah, he like, I'm gonna try it. He's like,
Yeah,
oh
he said, I'm
shit,
gonna
it
check it.
really
Yep.
is.
Well,
And
wait,
that's why
cause
he got
Now,
mad. He
but
like,
but
I'll
Brookie, didn't you
justify
say
for
you
real though.
had
That's
that
not.
that was a
You was
lie?
really smelling
I
like pennies
never,
that
hold on,
time.
wait. I never told him I was on my cycle this second time.
Some
So
Wait,
you
wait,
ain't had to
wait,
do
wait,
that
wait,
then.
wait,
You
wait,
just
wait,
let
where
him
the
wait.
do
Did you
that.
give her?
You
Wait,
wasn't
wait,
gonna
wait,
accusations
wait,
say
come
wait,
it.
in
whoa,
about.
whoa, 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 whoa.
Oh my gosh.
Give him permission. Did you warn
It was
him?
all
Did you?
consensual. It was no warning. It happened so
Okay,
quickly.
but did you ever like? Did you say? So you just let him do it?
Yeah.
So that's what they come up with talking about you were scared that somebody probably was gonna grape you. Is that how they
No,
come
I
up?
That
never
don't make
said
sense.
that.
Oh, she already said that was not true.
That
Yeah,
was
I never
Poker.
said anything about anybody essaying. I never said anything about anybody graping. I never said any of that.
And Brookie has already
See,
said she
Girl,
Miss
did
well,
not put
how
Brookie.
that
can he
tape
be?
Oh,
under his
see,
How
butt.
better
can
than
he just
me.
go up in your pants without your
Cause girl, if
permission?
I put my hands in your pants and you know
If
that you
y'all
on your
already
cycle and you
kissing,
don't
come
But
tell
on.
Brookie,
me,
didn't you
when I
say
pull
you
my hands
that was a
out,
lie eventually? Like that you just made that up
I'm
and you
gonna wipe
wasn't?
your mouth.
If you go down to the bathroom to
What?
meet a nigga in the
I'm
bathroom, you know what's going on
overstimulated.
when you
There's
go
so
in the
many things
bathroom.
going on.
Wait, huh, Brookie? Cause then
I
you
said,
eventually, huh?
I'm
Wait, give it a
overstimulated. What did
second.
you
She
say?
said she overstimulated. So give her a quick second. Let her get herself together. And then Soul was asking a question. And everybody else will
Yeah.
stay on mute.
We're
But Dre,
loud.
were you
Sorry.
there when
Excuse
eventually it
us
came out
messy
like, oh,
talkers. We're
it wasn't
loud.
true?
Wait.
Say that
So
again.
let her get a second, and
I'm
then you can
talking to you,
restart.
not her.
Oh, what you say?
I was saying, wasn't you there when it was
I
eventually
got a
said
troll
that
down
like,
there. They
oh,
said,
that
why y'all
wasn't
letting this
true?
grown man talk to them like that? Bitch, come up here and do something about it, hoe. Other than that, shut the fuck up and listen, bitch.
Bro, mute him, mute him.
Braid's not being disrespectful.
Say it again. So
He's just
ask your question again.
joking.
Okay, I said that weren't you there when eventually it was said like Brookie was like, oh, like that wasn't true, like she wasn't actually on her site, like all of that was
Brookie
like
said that
false.
or KG?
Brookie, not KG.
I don't. I remember Brookie saying the
Oh,
first
I'm always
time
gonna
that
be
when
on
he
Brookie
Y'all
tried.
are
ass.
confused. She
You
said the
shut the
first
fuck up, bitch.
time.
Your
I'm
daddy gay. So what's next,
confused.
girl? Send him
Bro,
my
we
way.
got
What's next,
drive him,
bitch?
drive. Yo, he's
Dirty
wild.
asshole.
Drive him
So
real quick
listen,
so
the
we can bring
first
him
time
back.
she faked the period because she ain't want to fuck him. So
That
she
was the
put the
first time.
tampon in, came out the bathroom and
That was
said,
the
"Oh,
first
I smell
time.
like pennies." And then the second time, she never told him she was on her period. He just went ahead
Right.
and did the
She
one
just let him
thing.
do it.
Susu's caught
Okay.
up. Susu's caught
Also
up.
for the
Yeah.
comments, I'm gonna stay on Brookie ass. Okay, that's gonna be y'all. I'm not about to just believe no, no any and everything. Cause what I heard in the very first time, things were changing.
I
Okay,
already stated
and I'm gonna stand
that.
on that.
Yeah, I already stated where I went wrong in the first live.
Yeah, you did, but you said some other stuff a little bit after that
And
too.
then I didn't go from panel to panel. I actually wasn't on the app for a full 24 hours. And
Well, you been
then
on panel from
called me.
panel now.
No, and then Law had called me and was like, you just need to tell the truth, nothing but the truth, and put it all on the floor. And that's the only way that everything is going to be cleared up. And so when I came on Law's panel, it was all of the truth. And then the only other panel I went on to talk about the situation outside of Law and Tasia was really Blackberry's. As an outsider, Blackberry's live was the only live that I went on.
Okay, no, because you was on Bella Live too
That was
before.
way before, and we were talking about KG
Well,
and
it wasn't way
KO
before. It
joking.
was it wasn't
Okay,
way
well,
before. It was
I don't
hours.
know. I was in a
Oh,
Brookie.
you're talking
Brookie
And
is
about
so why
last
single.
she
night.
getting
Yeah, yeah.
interrogated
Oh
Last
yeah,
though?
night you
no,
She's
was
a
on
single
Bella
woman.
Live,
She
and
can do
you're
what the
then
fuck she
absolutely
wants
right.
with her
Thank
yeah,
you for
because
time.
saying that.
I just don't want people to like
Oh yeah,
misconstrue like
no,
because you
you're
like at this
absolutely
point
right.
KG been on some panels, and you have definitely been on some panels. Honestly, you have been talking way more and way before like KG, but I understand like
No,
KG
I
did
wasn't.
for
KG actually
sure.
started on Kartel's panel, went over to Tasia's panel, went over to Sundress's
KJ
panel,
have done more
then
lives than her.
went over
And
to
KG
Bella's
wasn't
panel.
saying nothing though, Brookie. You
She
was the one
was.
that
She
brought it out.
actually
That's the reason why
confirmed.
you
No,
apologized to
hold
KG.
on 1 second. She actually confirmed that she had Smex with KO in the house because those were the first rumors that were circulating.
For
And me
sure.
and her were actually joking about the fact that I grabbed her ass and everything like that specifically. So that's how the first story of the meet and greet came out.
Brookie, can I
Now,
slow you down a little bit? Because you always give
hold
unnecessary
on one
details.
But
second.
so I don't think any of that is really relevant for real. We all are on fucking panels. You get what
It
I'm
No, so
was,
saying? Like,
listen, I know that. I'm
but we
telling her
all done got the
that it's
details from
okay.
what it is. Like, let's.
Erica, I'm saying that it's okay. What I'm just saying is that I'm just letting her know that like Brookie was the one who was saying everything. Brookie gave us all of the details, everything. She spilled it all out to the point where she even had to apologize to KG for like low key throwing her under the bus.
I didn't throw her under the
But
bus.
you apologize for it.
No,
Hold on, Soul,
I,
because Soul, what you got
hold
to
on.
do is ask a question and mute. When y'all ask a question, if you mute and let somebody talk, you're going to get every answer you need.
Okay, got you.
I
Kayla,
didn't
bitch, shut up. Stay in the fucking comments.
I didn't throw. What had happened was I literally was on the phone with Kiara telling her the story from A to B. It was, oh, by the way, girl, or it wasn't, oh, by the way, girl, let me tell you what KG did. No, it wasn't that. I told the story from start to finish of what happened at the meet and greet. After I stated what had happened between KG and Kartel, I was like, oh, fuck, I didn't mean to say that. But I got too caught up in telling the story to Kiara. Now, what I did lie about was the fact that I didn't tell KG that I was the one that told Kiara. What I did lie about was the simple fact that I told KG to put all of her stuff on the floor but was trying to hide my stuff. What I did lie about was when I went and misspoke and said things too quickly because I was heated, and I said things the wrong way within the first live because it was a lot going on. Now, what y'all don't understand is there was a certain way that this live was supposed to be ran. It was supposed to be ran as in there was only specific people that we named supposed to be up on the panel. And whoever requested up to ask questions was supposed to be asked to me and KG whether or not we want them to come up. So when the live, and also that KG was supposed to go first and speak about her stuff. So when I got into the live, which I
When the
was
low bitch,
hesitant.
go find you somebody to play with. Y'all whole love coming in on fake pages trolling folks. Bitch,
Listen,
get
listen,
on.
listen.
Fake
Wait.
pages, bitch. They
Everybody,
too
mute,
scared to
mute.
say shit on their
Wait,
real
wait, wait,
page.
wait. BK,
It's a whole
BK
bunch
Black
of
Person.
weird ass bitches in
Listen,
the
listen,
comments
listen.
sucking dick and licking ass down there.
BK. Listen, I know how y'all do where y'all just unmute and start like spazzing, but y'all gotta chill. Y'all gotta,
Shut the fuck
No,
up.
I
Y'all
heard
got
y'all
me
Shut the
gotta,
boy
fuck up, ho,
Dre.
Y'all
please.
got me fucked up. Bitch, you shut the fuck up.
y'all
Dre,
gotta chill a little bit.
no,
Let Brookie
Dre.
Dumbass hoes.
finish.
Y'all better go lay beside y'all dead
Please,
ass
please let
grandmammy.
her
Bitch, come up here and treat
finish.
me like an 8-year-old hoe. La,
Oh
drop me,
my
because I
god.
ain't got time for these dirty ass trolls down there. La,
Oh
drop me,
my
because I
god.
ain't got time for these dirty ass trolls down there, bitch.
Fuck them.
Okay, hold on.
It's always the people in the comments that
I
never
like a
come on
good
panels
cuss
that have the
out.
fucking most to say.
Well, we ain't got no what's the name, so I think we all
Dre,
right.
don't be talking about we don't know what to do, nah, 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 because y'all done fucked
Yeah,
my
girl,
shit up
bitch.
earlier.
Get
Y'all
me the
was
fuck
fucking my
down.
shit up earlier over here on y'all side.
Yeah,
So
Dre
please.
talking crazy
Oh,
because they be
I'll
in
be
here
back. Let
going
me get off my
off.
page right here.
Yeah,
Let me get off
I
my page
know,
right
I
here. Let me
know.
come back on my other page. I'll
But
be back.
we having good
Let
content.
heaven up.
We having good content.
Okay.
I don't want
Man,
it
this
to be,
spot.
y'all
Thick
hey,
ass hoes.
we got a little decorum on our side.
No, we
Bro, I don't
don't.
Cap,
think you're the one to
Cap, and I
advocate for
need you to
that.
Thank
stop
you,
trying to rage
Kaden.
bait. We're not doing that. You're not gonna get that
Dre,
thing going
please.
again, okay?
Decorum is
You're
the
not gonna
last thing.
We
frick
do got a
over
little. We
here.
do got a little. Just a little.
No, we
This is not
don't.
a. This is.
He
We're not
never
talking
makes
about that.
sense.
Y'all trying to do this us versus them thing again. I think you're trying to spark it back up. I read through you, boo. We're not doing that.
Oh.
We don't have no decorum over here. We could go just as damn bad.
Thank you, Lot, for
They know
keeping it
that. They
real.
trying to do that one thing, but I'm too smart for that, boo.
I have a question for Brookie, if she doesn't mind answering.
Sure.
Okay, so it was said that you were scared of somebody, right? That's why Kartel was
I
downstairs
already
protecting
addressed
you.
this. It was a lie.
Oh, okay. That's all I was trying to see
Yes,
because I
ma'am.
was just wondering why Otis ended up downstairs if it was him you were scared of, and is the security guard that was in the chair you, because I heard it was either Otis or the security guard that you were scared of. So was it the security guard
No.
that was
No, she already said
downstairs
that.
with
Not
Otis
true.
that you were, oh, okay. Got it. That's all I wanted to know.
And Dre, don't do that, boo. Don't do that about us over there, boo, because y'all the one that got these motherfuckers over here spreading their wings every goddamn well. Smelling fishy and shit.
I'm just trolling. I'm trolling.
Well, who's smelling fishy?
Nobody
Now
was
you beat
smelling
me to
fishy.
it.
It
He
was a
not
middle
Brenda.
schooler. It was a middle schooler insult
Brenda,
that was
it is
going
not
on.
fishy. It is a copper.
Pennies. Yeah, pennies.
Or whatever the
Well,
hell, copper, penis, whatever the hell. But
So we
don't
got to
fuck.
the bottom of it, guys. I think we got to the bottom of it.
wait,
We
we
got to
didn't
the
Y'all
get
know
to.
bottom
I
of it.
got one
sometimes I
question we
can
didn't
smell
get to the
y'all
bottom
asses
of.
smell like
When
pennies.
he put his hands up your coochie and you was on your cycle, what did he do? Like, because he left out the bathroom before you. So I'm trying to figure
The
out.
normal
Licking
actions,
fingers.
and no, it wasn't that he left out the bathroom before me. You know how people do the sneaky stuff where they don't want to get caught? He walked out first. The door didn't even close, and then I walked out.
So you saying Big Nasty didn't wash his hand after sticking his hands in
No,
your...
he didn't.
You Big Nasty sour
And he ate the
motherfucker.
steak with it.
Oh.
Man,
And Brooke, I want to know, why was you at that restaurant paying for that food?
He asked me to, and said that he was going to pay me back when we get to the house after it was all figured out.
Girl, don't do that no more.
I'm
He
not.
knew he ain't had no money when he went there. Cause why he ain't asking homeboy to pay for his food?
I don't know.
He ran off on a
Don't
cloud.
don't do that no more, boo. He picked the highest thing on the goddamn menu and ain't had no money. He knew his fat ass ain't had no money in his pockets when he went.
Wait, so Brookie, you did pay for the entire table?
$574.
The entire table?
I paid for the entire table.
Did they pay
Actually,
you
well,
back?
technically it was 2 tables. One table had paid for their
Did they
stuff.
pay you back
He paid me $200 back out of it.
for 2 tables?
About the other people who
They
were
paid
at
for
the
their own
table with
food.
you.
They paid for their own food. I don't know why
So
they weren't at the
between you
table.
and him, it was only five. It was 570 whatever.
No, there was 2 tables. 4 people were at one table. The rest of us were at the table I was sitting at.
Correct. So the table you were sitting at, did you
Was the
pay for
biggest
all the
table.
people?
Yes, I
Hmm?
did. Whatever was left on the ticket after everybody complained about their meals and it got comped, with the
Mm-mm.
manager comping everything, the leftover price of
Mm-mm.
it was $574 and I
That's
paid for everything at
broke.
the table.
They
Wait,
complained
so
about the food after they ate it?
Yes, a lot of us, we sat there for 2 hours and I didn't even get my meal. I had only gotten fries to eat,
and you
which
paid for
was my
that?
side. No, it was comped because they were cold. The only person at my table, there was 2 people that got their, well, 4 people, including Otis.
What?
KG got her food, it was cold. Otis ate his whole tomahawk. Scuba got
Of
his
course.
food, and Souls got his food. Scuba and Souls' food was cold and disgusting. The mac and cheese was curdled. KG's steak was cold. Otis ate his whole steak.
Hold on,
Of
respectfully,
course he
babe.
did.
I didn't get to eat my meal, but I'm paying for everything. A bitch wouldn't have got shit paid. I'm sorry.